Julie. She has the same birthday as me, but she is 4 years younger than me. As a child, I was loved being in nature and was always very curious about animals. I loved learning about them in books, but mostly just by watching them. When I was little, I found some earthworms and brought them to bed with me. My mom told me that they needed their own homes and convinced me not to have them sleep in my bed. Once when I was 5 years old, I watched a film for 5 hours until it lay in ink. My mom didn't know where I was and she called the police and told them I was missing. Luckily, I didn't get in trouble because my mom appreciated how much I wanted to learn about the animals. This is Julie. My father gave me Julie when I was 1 year old, and I have had him ever since. I named him after the first chimp born in the London Zoo. I don't think that my father knew that I would study chimpanzees for years in Africa. When I was 5, we moved to Bournemouth, a town on the coast of the English Channel. We shared a house with several of my family members, and this is where I spent most of my childhood. It was around the time that Adolf Hitler and the German army invaded Poland and threatened Great Britain. England declared war on Germany, and my father enlisted in the British Army. The Germans bombed England day and night. An air raid shelter was installed in our house so we could take cover when there was a raid. I attended kindergarten all the way through high school in Bournemouth. I was okay at my schoolwork, but mostly looked forward to weekends and summer holidays when I could be outdoors. When I finished school, I had to decide what I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to study animals in Africa. My mom said that secretaries could get jobs anywhere in the world. I decided to enroll in a secretary school in London so I could travel and still find a job. I earned a diploma and could work as a secretary. I worked in a children's clinic owned by my Aunt Ollie. She was a physical therapist. The clinic treated children of all ages for almost any kind of disability. In years following, I worked doing administrative work at a film studio at Oxford and in London, and then as a waitress at a hotel. While working at the hotel, I received a letter from an old high school friend, Chloe. Chloe's parents had just bought a farm in Kenya, Africa. She invited me to come and visit her there. While visiting Chloe in Africa, I met Dr. Louis Leakey, a famous scientist who was studying early humans. Dr. Leakey recognized my passion for animals. He believes that studying chimpanzees would help scientists understand first humans. I convinced Dr. Leakey that I had the patience to study wild chimpanzees, how they compare to early humans. With his support, my mother and I traveled to Eastern Africa to study chimps. I learned many new things about the chimpanzees. I learned that they traveled in small groups and were very social. No one had ever seen them eat meat until I saw them eating a baby pig. I began to know individual chimps by their looks and their habits, even started giving some names. They began to trust me and accept me. In 1986, I attended a conference with other scientists who study chimps. We discussed how to save the chimps from extinction. The forest homes were being destroyed to build villages. There was less food and less space for them to roam. I formed a program called Take Care. They planted trees in Africa in areas where the trees had been stripped. It would also help the people living near the chimp groups improve their lives. I also am one of the founders of the Gombe National Park, where I first did my chimp research. I created the Jane Goodall Institute, which supports chimpanzee research, reforestation efforts, and zoos for orphan chimps. My Roots and Shoots group encouraged young people to learn more about animals and to work to protect them and their habitats. I have dedicated my life to learning about the chimpanzees and expanding our understanding of them. My discoveries have excited and inspired more scientists to patiently observe in the wild. I have studied chimpanzees disease for more than 50 years now and continue to travel the world helping chimps, which unfortunately are now considered endangered. I hope you will be inspired as I was to do all you can to make the world a